the Oliva Nub Habano. Hey everyone, welcome back to Vector Reviews. We're out here in the dark tonight. So today we're looking at this 3.75 inch by 58 ring gauge, short little stumpy cigar, the Oliva Nub Habano. I'm excited to try this. I've never had a nub cigar. They claim it's supposed to be the sweet spot of a normal cigar in this. I don't believe that. I believe this is just like any other cigar, except it's short. So, take a quick smell of this one here. Just real faint aroma. Just a faint hay aroma, a little bit of woodiness. That's about it. From what I can see, minimal veins, can't see any seams hardly. Real small seam there. The band looks like it's self-adhesive because it's starting to peel up just a little bit. Looks like we got a double cap, real big double caps on this one here. It should be pretty good. The foot almost looks slightly box pressed, but everything else is nice and round. So, I'm going to use an oversized punch. That's a big one. Biggest punch I've ever seen. We're going to go on ahead and punch this thing out. Get this as centered as I can get it. Right about there. Okay. Gentle pressure. Give it a push it in. And basically you're just cutting off the surface of that cap. There we go. Got the job done. Interesting taste on the dry pull. Cloves. Cloves, a little bit of vanilla, and milk chocolate on the dry pull. Interesting. Never gotten that one before. Alright, let's get it lit up. Yeah, I got this thing turned up a little too high. Come on now. It's a brand new lighter. I like it. It's a tabletop lighter. Got some nice weight to it. Doing a real fine job here. Smooth and not getting hot anywhere. Okay. It's actually turning into a soft flame. Look at that. A little bit of pepper to the retrohale. Just tobacco. Mild to medium. Scratch that. We'll call it medium bodied. Plentiful smoke output. Perfect draw for me. A little bit of a black pepper kick coming in through the finish now. Fading into almost like a cayenne spice. Still going. And almost a real light milk chocolate or a semi-sweet type chocolate coming in on the finish. Very, very nice. Alright, let's get some burn time into this thing. Get into the first third. And we will see how this transitions, develops, see what it gives us. All right, just under 15 minutes in. A little bit of a flavor change. You drop that black pepper that we got off the first light. That's gone. I swear I'm tasting a little bit of raisin in this. That might just be me. I know raisin is a rare flavor in cigars, but it's just, that's how it's tasting to me. A little bit of cream. It's real smooth. A little bit of earthiness. You get that woodiness in the background. That's pretty much it. Medium bodied. Absolutely medium bodied. It's a real comfortable smoke. This thing's burning good. Not super far down. It burns about as razor sharp as it's going to get for this size, or for this ring gauge. Draw is still perfect. And the finish is just now faded. Let's keep going. Let's get towards the second third of this thing, or basically the halfway point. See if we get any other changes. So far, so good. Super smooth. Good smoke output. This thing is nice and smoky like a Drew Estate stick, which is cool to look at. I like smoke. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, about 35 minutes in now. Exceptional burn time so far. I figured this would be cruising a little bit quicker, but it's so far good value for the money. I'm impressed. Flavors haven't really changed, still based the same profile. Getting a little bit of a cayenne tingle. Super mild though. It's a little bit of a tingle on the back of the tongue, back of the throat. Flavor still medium bodied. Finish is about a medium length finish on it. Everything's smoking good. Not a razor sharp burn, but it's not needing any touch ups or anything like that. Should be good. Flavors are good. That's almost like a chocolate covered raisin with cream. Like if it was a half white chocolate, half milk chocolate covered raisin. That's what I'm getting off of it. That's the flavors I'm getting off of it. I don't know if anybody else ever has, but that's what I'm getting off of it. I'm digging it. For not changing flavor, I'm happy with this. So we'll keep on going. Probably approach the band point, see if this changes anymore or at all. Alright. Right now, about an hour and 5 minutes in. Starting to go a little bit too warm for how I like it. Once I hit that band point, I figured it's going to start heating up. It's a decent sized cherry on there. It's going a little warm for how I like it. Flavors are still the same across the board. Starting to get a little bit of a zinginess coming in on the draw. It's lasting a little ways to the finish. The finish is still the same. Starting to get that little bit of nuttiness, that in the cigar nuttiness coming in, almost like a pretzel type taste coming in that we're all too familiar with. I smoke pretty slow. I know a lot of guys get sometimes 30 minutes out of these, 30 to 45 minutes out of these. I like to get my maximum amount of money's worth out of these things. So I get an hour and 5. I'll probably get another 5 minutes out of this. It ain't gonna change, and I'm gonna end it on a good note while things are still tasting good, starting to warm up a little bit. Other than that, if you guys want a decent smoke, it gives you about an hour of smoke time if you smoke a little slower like me. Money well spent right here. Some decent flavors out of it. Don't expect too many crazy transitions. They're pretty consistent all the way through. But hey, burns good. Ash holds on for a long time. Tastes good. What more could you ask for? As always, guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Subscribe. And as always, stay lit and stay smoky.